So most of y'all should be familiar with Queen of the Damned and its amazing soundtrack. The songs were produced by Korn's Jonathan Davis as well as Richard Gibbs, but when they released the film's official soundtrack on CD, there was something different about it. And that's because Jonathan Davis does not sing on the album at all, so what happened? The soundtrack was released through Warner Brothers and Jonathan Davis was actually signed to Sony at the time, so due to contractual obligations, he wasn't legally allowed to sing on the album. They still used his voice in the movie, but the soundtrack does not have Jonathan on there. So instead, Jonathan Davis decided to recruit some homies and have them sing on the record for him. And it's still pretty rad because we got the late Chester Bennington and Wayne Static. We also got David Draiman of Disturbed, Jay Gordon from... I don't even think I could say that name on here. It also had Marilyn Manson and music from the rest of these great bands right here. But unfortunately, the version of the soundtrack with Jonathan's voice on it never got an official release to my knowledge. He actually did release live versions of the songs off of his solo live record, Alone I Play. It's also got some additional songs that didn't make it onto the Queen of the Damned soundtrack. And if you haven't checked this album out, you really should. It's pretty unique.